Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. This is really... Imagine I tell myself, from now on, I never get angry again. What happens 5 minutes later? I have 2 billion reasons to get angry, and brother Satan, who is at this point joined by his wife, Mrs. Satan, because her husband is too busy, he cannot manage all by himself. So, he mamish gets you like crazy, right? So, you know what Reb Nachman says, and all the Rebbe say the same thing. Don't say, from now on I'll never get angry again. You can't. You're not on the level yet. You don't even have vessels. Because this is like building Rockefeller Center, right? A person can say, the next 10 minutes I don't want to get angry. So Satan is also not so angry. Because you think, okay, I'll wait 10 minutes, right? But those 10 minutes give you so much inner strength. After 10 minutes, you think, Baruch Hashem, it was okay. Make it another 20 minutes. There's a whole Torah from Rab Arle. He says, we all are not idiots. We promise God so much in Yom Kippur, how come we never keep it? So he says the problem is, because we make such big vows, right? It's beyond us, we don't have vessels for it. So Rab Arle says, on Yom Kippur, I should make a vow tonight. And the first night after Yom Kippur, I can control it, right? On Yom Kippur, make a vow, which tonight I'm learning. I make a vow, I'm learning every night. It doesn't go, right? Yom Kippur night, I make a vow, and also don't make a vow, I'll learn 6 hours. You won't learn 6 hours, right? I remember one person came up to me, Mama, she says, I made a vow. I'm in jewelry business. From now on, I'm learning 10 hours a day and just be in my business 2 hours. It's gewalt, right? I called him up 3 days later and asked him, so, how's everything? He said, don't ask. I've never learned so little in my whole life. I said, don't make vows 10 hours a day. You're a businessman, and the whole time you're thinking of your jewelry. Make a vow to learn 20 minutes a day. And then you'll make half hour, another hour. And I tell you one more thing Reb Arle says, which is important. This is based on the Torah from the Holy Workers, gewalt. Okay, I have to take David as an example, because I got to yell at somebody, so imagine I'm mamish angry at David al-Chasshon. Couldn't happen, brother.
Never.
Imagine Chasshon, I'm angry, right? Or David is angry at me, which is more possible because I really am bad. Okay, listen to me, brothers. And in the middle, when you get angry, you get into it, right? It's like learning Torah. First floor, second floor, third floor, the elevator is shaking a little bit, but why should I get out now? I'm going to a higher floor. And every second, then comes to a point where you're so angry that you're mamish letting loose in the most vulgar way, right? That we're not even masters of ourselves anymore. And words come out of our mouths which we don't even believe that we know those such words, right? And imagine if at that moment I decide, let's use better words. I don't stop yelling, but it's more menschlich, right? A little bit more human. There's also gewalt. So here is a Torah Mendele book. It says, Kedoshim Tiyu, be holy. And the Gemara, it's a play on words. But the Gemara says, Heyu b'haviyot, means wherever you are. So remember the book says, we always think, the Amshna Rebbe is holy, the Baruch Rebbe is holy, me, I'm a creep, I'm not holy. It's not true. Wherever you are, on that very level, you can be holy. I'm telling you a dirty joke, and in the middle I decide, maybe I use one bad word less. That's holy. I'm angry at somebody and Chas v'Shalom, I tear them apart. I decide, let's tear them apart a little bit less. There's also holy. You know, everything in heaven, everything counts. You know, we have no idea. There's a Torah from Ramel from Shlan, I told it 2,000 times, so you have to forgive me, it will be 2001. What's the difference between a mother and a maid? Fewer differences, right? But he says like this. You take a baby and you teach the baby how to walk. So every two minutes the baby's falling, right? So the maid says, oh, he's falling again. It's disgusting. It's going on my nerves. Why did I take this job as a maid, you know? I could have been the wife of Rothschild and said, you know. She's yelling at the baby. Why are you falling again? You know, can't you learn already how to walk? And what's the mother saying? Can't believe Moshe took one step. Gewalt. How do I deserve to see this, right? The same way if you look at another person like a maid, then you're angry with it. Why don't you learn over to be a mensch, you know? But if you look at another person like a mother, then the smallest thing, how much blows your mind. You know, Reb Nachman says not only we have to look up at other people, not down, we have no right to look down at ourselves. And this is a Torah of Reb Nachman, which is a class Torah, it's good to remember. Reb Nachman says when you look down at the shade of the sun, it looks like the sun has moved 1 inch, right? But you know, the inch down here is thousands of miles up there, right? So he says, when you look down at somebody else, you think, they haven't moved maybe 1 inch in 10 years. But up there, it's thousands of miles, right? Well, you know, in the Sukkah, this is really deepest. I don't know how many of you have been privileged to sit with, I had the privilege, my Rebbe for Sukkah is Bobov, you know. Like, I don't want to knock Lubavitch, but it's not Bobov, right? Every Rebbe has their specialty. And in Bobov, when he sits in the Sukkah, he doesn't take his eyes off the schach. You know what the schach is? I'm looking up the whole time, right? On Yom Kippur, I stand before God and realize I made so many mistakes. You know why all my mistakes came from? Because I look down at myself all the time. I look down and say, you're terrible. From last year till this Yom Kippur, from this Yom Kippur to last Yom Kippur, I moved 1 inch. Not true. Hey, Dovidel is here. Cham. I tell you, we have to sing one lig. Tell you why. First of all, Dovidel is here. And second, because Brother Betzalel, yesterday he walked his sister to the chuppah, so Mamish, he's have a chosen and a kala himself. I would say, you want to give me the guitar? Yes, it's not all they left already. Yeah? They're staying here, they go to 100 from here. I was really happily surprised over Ben. He was really sweet, you know. When you look at him and his brother, you know. What? And you know, unbelievable, same family. You know. What are we going to sing? Okay. Rav